actually wondering how much of the mythology you actually read before you became Thor.
Ken Branagh gave me a big book on Norse mythology right when just before we started shooting, and then obviously a lot of comic books and what have you, and the big thing I took away was the fatalistic kind of way that the Vikings lived, and they lived as though every day or every battle could potentially be their last, but it was all preordained, and if they were to die this day, then so be it. So they went out with this fearlessness, and that was what we kind of blended into Thor's attitude to fighting and to everything he did, which was might be his last day or his last moment. So give it everything he could, and it was fascinating stuff.
I just wanted to say that you bring Thor great honor by your performance.
Thanks a lot.
Actually, in addition to Thor, Rush was a great, compelling movie. Really dug it. Everybody see Rush out there? Did you, it didn't seem like Hunt was a hero or a villain in it, and Lauda was never a hero or a villain. Was that the intention going in, that you didn't quite know who to root for?
Yeah, that was the true story, between these two characters, that they had completely different approaches to life and to the sport. One was a playboy rock star and full of risk. The other one was the mathematician and absolutely calculated everything he did, but equally as talented. And when reading up on these two characters, you didn't know who you wanted to win. There were things you could fault about both of them and things you could love, but that was a lot of fun playing that, especially trying to fit into the Formula One car.
Yeah.
Which I just finished Avengers, and so I had to not eat and run and sweat and trying to slim down. And, we had to take the seat out of the car. I was just sitting basically in the chassis of the car, sort of on the engine. So it's not very comfortable for me. Cocooned in there, but it's cool.
Are most Formula One drivers kind of small dudes then, or is that?
Yeah, well, the guy I played was actually quite tall, but a lot thinner than I was at the time. I got skinny eventually, but initially it was tricky. Yeah. Most of them are traditionally pretty small, I think.
Yes.
Actually, again, with the Frankly Chat app, and actually on the subject of Rush, how many of the driving stunts did you do yourself?
We did a lot, as much as they'd let us without us potentially killing ourselves, and the film being put on hold and recast. It's kind of bad for business, and me if I was dead. But we did a lot, We had cameras kind of attached to our helmets, and in our visors, holes drilled in, so the cameras could sit there and get big close-ups of our eyes, and then they'd strap cameras all around the car, and we'd whip around the track and try not to crash, and it was cool. But we had incredible stunt team as well to do the really high-end risky stuff.
Hi there.
Sup?
What's up?
I wanted to say, first of all, that I think you are the underdog of the Avengers. You should get more appreciation out there.
Those Avengers, they don't respect me, do they? Thank you.
Yeah, and you should get more scenes and everything. So I'm just asking.
Oh, cool.
I was asking, for Avengers 2, do you have much more than you did for the first film?
I hope so. I'm going to send them this interview, this little interaction right here. But Josh, he thinks so.
Yeah. Josh, listen to this guy. He's got a good idea.
Everything in Avengers is ramped up, though. It's kind of blew me away reading it, and I didn't know how Josh does it, but everyone has just gone up another notch, and the whole thing is bigger and more insane and crazy, and yeah, he's a genius, Josh. Yeah.
I think there's a few Josh fans.